Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Recharging yourself is important. Now, people who follow me regularly know I just recently went on vacation and just coming off of vacation as of the recording of this podcast. And I'm going to tell you what, you got to recharge yourself. Because even when you're doing things that you love, and I definitely love everything that I'm doing, you can still get tired. You working hard, you putting in your best effort. You can get tired, very tired. Indeed, that's why the leisure industry is so big. People need vacations. People need to relax. You need to do that because you're expending so much energy, even when you're doing something you love, and I'm going to get into things you don't love in a second, that you just need to stop and relax. You need to change the routine. Sometimes you just need some sleep. And that's doing stuff that you love. Because even when you do something you love, you still going to get tired. You're still human. You still need to change up. And even if you're just taking a brief break from it, there's nothing wrong with that. And those are things you love. So imagine that you're doing stuff that you don't love. Let's be honest. The majority of us are on jobs that really stress us out, that create a lot of tension. That's why, and I read this before, and this was decades ago. I read this, that most heart attacks occur at 9 a.m. on Monday. Now that could be apocryphal, or I'm not sure, but it would make sense. Because if you think about it, we have a whole industries, whether it's donuts or coffee, sugar, stimulants, just to get people to work. I mean, seriously, to keep going. You have so much out there. So imagine what that's doing to you. If you can get tired doing something you love, what about when you're doing something you don't love, but you have to? And in that case, especially just taking time off, taking time away from a job that's stressing you out. And I'm saying that's just a job. Sometimes it's just everyday life. I mean, the reality is life itself out here can be tough for the overwhelming majority of us. Regardless of how much money we're making. We need to take breaks. Thinking of that, like getting back to what people love or what they're making money with, you'll notice top executives, CEOs, people like that, they'll take a lot of vacation. I'm just like, wait a minute. They take a lot because of all the stress that they're under. And it's something that they need to do. So, and really, it's not even just taking a vacation. Sometimes it's just taking time off to rest, maybe even every single day. Maybe just take an hour and do something just to relax yourself. Maybe just to take a nap. And I said this before decades ago. In civilized countries, they have siestas during the day. The lunch 3 hours. But they realize people just need to take time. But then you get more work done. And recharging yourself really helps you just to really do well. You have energy to do it. Because I'm tell you what, and people know me for talking about going to the gym and everything, but anybody who works out, personal trainers will tell you it's just as important to get rest. Yeah, you can throw up all those muscles or run all those miles, but sometimes you just need to rest. You need to recharge yourself. You need to energize yourself. You need to do things. And it's not just resting, but maybe just engaging in activities that take your stress away. To get doing stuff to relax you, stuff that is fun. That's a very important thing. That's very important. I can't stress it enough. And this is coming from someone who's a self-described workaholic. Yeah, I'll just be working. I've had people tell me in the past. I've had several people say, Rom, you need to relax. Rom, you need to chill out. Because one of the things is you start getting stressed, you working hard, shoot, people can feel it sometimes, and you do. So, if I say that, because I've gone through it, sometimes you can't. I know like one morning right before I recorded, a couple mornings straight, instead of getting up in my usual 3 in the morning, I slept at 5 in the morning. I was like, wait a minute, I'm tired. But instead of just saying, oh man, I'm sleeping later than I usually do, I say, you know what? I just need that rest. I'll just adjust my schedule. I'll just adjust my schedule. Because seriously, like I remember a woman I worked for, she was a manager in the past, and she had a heart attack. She didn't die. She didn't die, thankfully. She lived. But she was a workaholic. She was a type of, technically a 9 to 5 person, but her hours, she was usually like 8 to 7. After she came back after the heart attack, but she'd be walking out with the rest of us at 5. She was like, no more. And that's important. Rest is very important. Rest is sacred. For those who follow the Christian Bible, even God rested on the 7th day. Even God rested on the 7th day. So that's very important. It's very important just to take some time, relax, rest. And indeed, I'll shout out one. I don't promote particular spiritual denominations or paths, but I will shout out Seventh-day Adventists. I've had a really dear friend, rest her soul, who was a Seventh-day Adventist, and I remember hanging out with her a couple of times on a Saturday. And it really moved me that Seventh-day Adventists chill out on Saturdays. Now, as I say, this is not promoting a particular path, but this is saying what one path did. Because I'm definitely not a Seventh-day Adventist, but I was like, that makes sense. And that's something I've actually adopted personally anyway. I would just relax. But then, even from childhood, there's one day of the week, usually it would be a Sunday, I would just relax. And that's very important. That is very important, just to recharge yourself regardless of your spiritual path. Just take a time, day, whatever. You don't even need a spiritual path. Just do it, whatever. Just relax. Just relax. Okay? Recharge yourself. It's very important. So that's all I have for today. I want y'all to take the rest of the day, y'all. Recharge yourself. Or pick a day in the week, pick a few hours. Do everything from maybe a retreat, take a vacation. You could recharge yourself going for a walk around the block. Or you could do like my son does, recharge himself by sitting and watching some crazy comedy. So anyway, that's all I have for today. I wish everybody rest and relaxation. Peace.